5 Secrets to Becoming Magnetic at 60. Who says your light has an expiration date? Who says love can't knock on your door at 60? You're at your best version and just need to recognize it. Come with me, I'm going to share 5 little secrets that will make you, as a woman, irresistible at 60. There's a moment you recognize, even without putting it into words. You walk into a room, maybe a family gathering, a coffee shop, a hospital corridor, and feel like life keeps happening around you as if you hadn't just arrived. It's not hostility. Not deliberate contempt. It's something more subtle, more confusing. A sense of transparency that arrives without warning and settles in your chest like a question you don't want to ask out loud. And yet, something curious happens in this same hurried world. Some women don't need to speak loudly, don't need to draw attention, don't need to prove absolutely anything, and still people are drawn to them. They move closer. They listen longer. They feel strangely comfortable beside them, as if standing near a fireplace on a cold night. Can I tell you something that goes against everything we've been taught? This kind of magnetism has absolutely nothing to do with conventional beauty, youth, or expensive style. It's born from small habits so subtle that almost no one consciously notices them, but everyone feels them in their body, in their breath, in the way the atmosphere shifts when you're present. Because after 60, something unexpected happens. Life doesn't empty you out. It deepens you. Your intuition becomes refined like an instrument tuned by decades of practice. Your compassion matures without losing its tenderness. Your energy becomes wiser, more selective, more authentic. The problem was never you. The problem is that the world doesn't always recognize this immediately. These 5 habits exist simply to help people feel the power you already carry inside, quiet and whole. #1. The power of presence through posture. Everything begins before the first word. Before the polite smile. Even before eye contact. It starts with something so simple it seems almost insignificant, the posture of your body in space. Maybe you've experienced this. Catching your reflection in a shop window as you walk down the street and noticing, almost with surprise, that your shoulders are slightly rolled forward, your neck jutting out, as if your body were offering silent apologies for taking up space in the world. This happens without us realizing it. Gravity, accumulated fatigue, years of carrying responsibilities slowly push us inward, as if we're becoming smaller with time. But you weren't born to shrink. Your body knows this, even when your mind forgets. Research conducted at universities shows that an open posture alters brain chemistry, reducing stress hormones and increasing internal signals of confidence. And when your confidence shifts on the inside, the world responds on the outside, like a mirror that finally reflects the right light. Posture doesn't shout, "Look at me." It whispers something far more powerful, "I'm here, and I have every right to be." The small habit is simple, almost invisible. Every time you walk through a doorway, any doorway, your home, the grocery store, a doctor's office, do a 10-second reset. Just 10. Roll your shoulders up, then back, and finally let them drop naturally. Open your chest just enough to allow a deep, calm breath. Gently lengthen your neck, as if an invisible, gentle thread were pulling the crown of your head toward the sky. Completely relax your face. Allow your steps to be slow, conscious, deliberate. Something shifts immediately. Your presence fills the space naturally, effortlessly. Even in complete silence, people feel it. They may not be able to explain what changed, but they sense that you've arrived. #2. The warmth behind the eyes. Now imagine another scene you've certainly lived. You look at someone, maybe a cashier, a distant relative, someone in line, and you notice that the person's gaze passes through you, not to you. It crosses your face as if you were part of the scenery. This hurts more than it seems. It hurts in a silent way you don't mention to anyone. But what creates true connection isn't just eye contact itself. It's the warmth behind it. It's the intention that lives in the gaze. Women over 60 carry something rare and precious in their eyes, accumulated experience, emotional depth, humanity lived and not just imagined. The warm gaze technique simply brings this to the surface, like lighting a candle that was already there, waiting. When your eyes meet someone else's, deliberately soften your face. Relax the small muscles around your eyes. Allow the corners of your mouth to rest in a neutral, gentle position. Silently, think just one simple phrase, I see you, and I wish you well. Hold the gaze for 1 or 2 seconds, no more than that, just enough. This small gesture activates trust circuits in the other person's brain. Suddenly, they feel safe, seen, welcomed. And when someone feels emotionally safe beside you, they naturally want to stay closer. Not out of obligation, not out of politeness, but because something in them recognizes something in you. ##3. The gift of sincere recognition. Here something transformative happens, something you may have never considered as a form of magnetism. Maybe you've thought that complimenting someone is too small to make a real difference. That they're just polite words said out of courtesy. But sincere recognition touches something deep in human beings, something that lies dormant in most people for entire days. Studies show that small genuine compliments increase the release of substances that create bonding and emotional comfort in the recipient's brain. The ritual is delicate and powerful at the same time. Choose one person per day. Just one. It doesn't need to be someone close. It could be the person who makes your coffee, someone you pass on the street, an acquaintance you run into by chance. Observe this person for a moment and notice something genuine about them, the calm in their voice, the kindness in their gesture, the care with which they do something simple, the way they smile when they think no one is watching. Then say it. In a low voice, without expecting thanks or reciprocation. Just say what you noticed. And continue on your way, light as a breeze. When a mature woman offers a sincere compliment, it doesn't sound superficial or self-serving. It sounds wise. It sounds like someone who truly saw something real. And this wisdom creates the deepest kind of magnetism, the kind that people remember weeks later, without knowing exactly why. #4. The strength of silence. Here's the shift that many women don't realize, and that changes everything when they finally understand it. We live in a world that runs non-stop. People interrupt each other, over-explain out of fear of not being understood, speak too quickly as if silence were a threat. But truly magnetic women understand something essential that the world has forgotten: silence isn't empty. Silence is concentrated strength. A pause of just 1 or 2 seconds before speaking completely changes how your words are received. It changes the weight they carry. It changes the attention they attract. When someone asks you a question or when you want to say something important, don't respond immediately. Take one deep breath. Just one. Feel the air entering, filling your lungs, descending to your abdomen. Make a brief pause, almost imperceptible. Then speak slowly, with clear intention, as if each word had been chosen carefully. Suddenly, something shifts in the environment. People listen more attentively. They interrupt less. They lean slightly in your direction. Your tone of voice becomes an emotional anchor for whoever is listening. Your presence slows down the frenetic pace of the world, creating a small space of calm where before there was only rush. You don't need to speak louder. You need to speak with more presence. And presence is born from conscious silence. #5. The joy in small details. Finally, the most neglected and perhaps most powerful habit of all, the quiet joy that lives in life's small details. People are naturally drawn to those who carry a true lightness. Not forced enthusiasm, not toxic positivity that denies pain, but a real contentment that comes from knowing how to appreciate what is simple and present. Have you noticed how some women walk into a room and the atmosphere subtly shifts? It's not because they're more beautiful or younger. It's because they carry something internal that manifests externally, a peaceful relationship with their own existence. Choose, every day, a small moment of genuine delight. It could be the first sip of coffee in the morning, feeling the warmth on your tongue and the aroma rising. It could be the sensation of sunlight touching your face when you open the window. It could be a favorite song you listen to while tidying the house. It could be the fragrance of a flower you stop to smell, even when you're in a hurry. These moments aren't luxuries. They're nourishment for your energy. They naturally soften your facial expression, warm your voice without you having to fake happiness, and completely change the energy you emit. People feel this, even without being able to name what changed. They just feel that it's good to be near you. That there's something comforting about your presence. Hashtag the truth you need to know. Here's the most important truth of all, the one that sustains everything we've talked about so far. Becoming magnetic isn't about transforming into the youngest, loudest, or most visible woman in the room. It's not about changing who you are at your essence. It's about revealing what already exists. Through small silent signals that tell the world something very simple and very powerful. I respect myself, I am present, I enjoy being alive. 10 seconds of conscious posture when walking through a door. A warm gaze that truly sees the other person. A sincere compliment offered without expecting anything in return. A silent pause before speaking. A small moment of joy chosen deliberately every day. These aren't tricks. They're not manipulation techniques. They're invisible messages that your body, your energy, and your presence constantly send to the world. And when you begin to send them consciously, the world responds. Not because you've changed radically, but because you've finally become visible in the right way, not through noise, but through depth. You didn't become invisible over time. You became deeper, wiser, more authentic. And now, with these 5 quiet habits, the world can finally perceive what was always there. If these words touch something in you, even subtly, leave a sign. It helps other women find this path. And if you'd like, share your name and where you're reading this from. I'd love to know you were here. The magnetism you seek doesn't need to be conquered. It just needs to be activated, gently, one small gesture at a time.